Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sadie's912 back at y'all again with another pregnancy update. So, I went to the doctor on Tuesday. I told y'all Tuesday was my 30. It was supposed to be my 39-week checkup, even though I didn't turn 39 weeks until Thursday. So, went to the appointment Tuesday, and she stripped my membrane. She said I was 1 centimeter dilated and 40 to 50% effaced. So I go yesterday because I don't know if I said it previously in the last video I did for the pregnancy, that they had told me that the one prior to this Tuesday, so last Tuesday's appointment, that doctor, she wanted to have a backup plan in place just in case I didn't go into labor on my own, because it was supposed to be a VBAC. And then she said she wanted to have a plan in place because my pelvic bone was small and that he might not come through. Mind you, they have not measured to see how big my baby is. With my first Luke, I was told that he was 8 pounds 2 weeks prior to my induction day. And I was supposed to be induced at 39 weeks and 5 days with him. And that day, they brought out the ultrasound machine. It was an older one. Luke was 6'1". When Luke was born, he came out 6'1". And I got a C-section in, and I had just turned 20. So, long story short, they told me I could. Yesterday was like the C-section pre-op appointment, and he was like, "Oh, you haven't dilated any. You're closed." And I'm like, "How am I closed if on Tuesday, 2 days ago, my membrane was just stripped? I lost my mucus plug, been bleeding and everything, having the cramps or whatever like she said I was going to have. And now 2 days later I'm closed. That makes no sense." And I looked up online how to check your cervix, and I checked it, and it seemed like it was open. Not much open, but at least like 2, maybe 3 centimeters at max from when she had did it on Monday. Granted, his fingers was a hell of a lot bigger than hers, so I don't know. I'm like, they tell you that they can't strip your membrane if you're closed completely. So that's why last Tuesday she didn't do it. And then this Tuesday I was able to get it done. And then now 2 days later, I'm completely closed, not dilated any, not thinned out any. That makes no sense. So he was like, if you want to, you can go to 40. My due date is April the 27th. They were like, oh, you could go until May 4th. My mom's supposed to come, and my mother-in-law are supposed to come on the 29th. And I'm just like, I was already told before, if my baby gets too big, even if they induce, there's no way he's going to come out because my pelvic bone is too small. So without them measuring and stuff like that, I was just like, I'm not going to put myself through that. So I'm going to have a repeat C-section on the 24th. So Monday, in 2 days. And everybody was like all sad for me because they knew how emotional I was about it. Because with my first baby, Luke, nobody was there when I came home. I was not married. I had no support. I mean, my mom was there the day that I gave birth to him, but left like an hour after I got in my room, if that, because she had to drive 2 hours to go back home. My brother had school the next day, and my mom was in the Army at the time, and so was I. And she had to be back at work the next day. So the day that I came home, there was nobody there. The first few nights was just terrible. The first night was the worst, and I cried so bad. I try not to cry right now, but it was terrible for me. And I didn't want to go through that again. So if it was possible for me to have a VBAC, that's what I wanted. So I guess maybe me and my husband are planning on having at least one more. So I guess maybe the next child I could try for a VBAC. I don't know. They might just straight up say no, depending on where we are. But yeah. So much for that. Um yeah. So I guess I will update you all um the morning of me going into the hospital or whatever, and just kind of, that one will be a long video. And just, I guess, like, me going in and all that stuff. If I can record, I will. And then of him and everything. Sorry. So yeah, that was my update. I am 39 weeks. I had Luke at 39 weeks, 5 days the day that I was supposed to get induced. And they told me that my pelvic bone was too small. So, yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten any feedback on the last video that I made. I wish you all would rate, comment, and subscribe. Or at least comment. That way, somebody else who's been through it before or something, just to make it would it would make me feel a little bit better, I guess. So, yeah, you guys let me know and stay tuned for my bundle of joy, because he'll be here soon. All right, bye.